continuation class from the previous coordinate geometry part 1. Okay. So here we will solve some of the equidistant and section formula. So in the coordinate geometry, we have the 2 points, that is 7, 1 and another is 3, 5. We need to find the point, okay. That point should have equally distant from the point 7, 1 and point 3, 5. Let's mark roughly, okay, 2 points. So let's take the first point. This is the first point, 3, 5. Okay. Let's take the other point, okay. Other point is 7, 1. Okay. Let's take another point here. It is 7, 1. Okay. So we have the 2 points. So how many points can have the equal distance for these 2 points? We have infinity points. Okay. I will show you that. Okay. So let's join these 2 points. So I joined the 2 points. So obviously, if you check, right, the midpoint of this line, right, midpoint of this line, I'm just marking with another color, okay. So if this is the midpoint, okay. So this midpoint obviously having the equal distance between these 2 points, right. Similarly, how many points it can have the equal distance? Let's take another point here, okay. So this is also may have the equal distance between the this is equally distanced, okay. So this is and this is equally distanced. I'm just making two equivalent it, okay. So this is I'm writing like a midpoint and this is writing like point 1, okay. So I'm drawing another point here, okay. Let's take another point here, P2, okay. This is also can have the equal distance having like this, right. So something like this. So it can have like this. So this P1, P2, M1 like that, it can have the many points, like infinity points have the equal distance from these 2 points, right? So the question is the point x, y having the equal distance between the point 3, 5 and 7, 1. Let's find the relationship between the x and y, okay? So how do you solve it? Okay, let's take P of x, y, okay, having equal distance from the point 3, 5 and 7, 1, okay. So what is the condition if you have the equal distance, okay? So if let's take this point is A, this point is B, I'm just representing like A and this is the point B. So the distance between the P and A must be equal to P and B, okay. So how do you find the distance between the 2 points? We'll just make the difference between the x coordinates and whole square plus difference between the y coordinates whole square and we'll find the square root, okay. So we are making equivalent. So we'll do, let's take the distance between the 2 points, okay. This point and this points. Either you can write x1 minus x2 or x2 minus x1. This does not make any sense because anyhow we are making whole square to that one, right? So I am just writing here x minus 3 square plus similarly y minus 5 whole square, okay. So that's equal to square root of x minus 7 whole square plus y minus 1 whole square, okay. This is the condition to make the points equally distance from the point A and point B, okay. So if you make whole square both sides, then this will become x minus 3 square plus y minus 5 square equal to x minus 7 whole square plus y minus 1 whole square, right? So let's simplify this equation, okay. If you do it for the left side one, it is x square plus in like a minus b whole square, right? So 3 square is 9 minus 2 into x into 3 plus similarly y square plus 5 square is 25 minus 2 into y into 5 equal to this side. If you see, it's a x square plus 49 minus 2 into x into 7, okay, plus y square plus 1 minus 2 into y into 1, right? Let's simplify further this point, okay? If we simplify this, it's became like x square plus 9 minus 6x plus y square plus 25 minus 10y equal to x square plus 49 minus 14x plus y square plus 1 minus 2y. If you see this equation, you can have the both side x terms, so that x square gets cancelled and y square get cancelled. Bring all the terms into the single side, okay? So here minus 6x minus 10y plus 25 and plus 9 is plus 34 equal, minus, I'm just bringing this side. So this 14x comes this side, it will become plus 14x, y is plus 2y, and here 49 plus 1 is 50, if it comes this side, it's a minus 50, and it's equal to 0, okay? If here 6x and 14x, okay? So 14 minus 6, so it's 8, right? 8x, y is minus 10y plus 2y, okay? Minus 8y, right? And if it is constant, 50 minus 1, it is a 16, right? Minus 16 equal to 0. Let us divide this equation with 8, okay? So then we get like x minus y minus 2 equal to 0. So now we found the relation between the x and y such a way that this point is equally distant from the point 35 and 71, okay? So just now we derived that relation between the x, y such a way that it is equally distant from the point A and point B. That is, in x and y is x minus y minus 2 equal to 0, okay? So we know that one point must be having the equal distance between the 2 points. That is, when we join the 2 points, midpoint of these 2 points, right, that's having the equal distance. Let's verify, okay, that midpoint will be satisfying, okay, this relationship. We will verify it, okay? So if you have the 2 points, that is like A 3, 5 and B 7, 1, how do you find the midpoint between these 2 points? Okay, we know that suction formula, if they are joining line, okay, x1 and y1, and this is another point x2, y2, if this joining line is dividing the ratio of m1 is to m2, then we can find this coordinates, right? The x and y coordinates in this way, okay? It is simply like, right, m1 x2, I have to go to other way, okay, like m1 x2 plus m2 x1 divided by m1 plus m2, okay? Now we know that midpoint means m1 is to m2 must having 1 is to 1, right? Then only you can have the midpoint, right? Let's substitute m1 as 2. So if you substitute here, so then we will get x2 into 1, okay, plus x1 divided by m1 plus m2 is 2, right? Similarly, if you do for the y, we will get y1 plus y2 divided by 2, okay? Let's find the 2 points, okay? X is equal to, here what is the x numbers here? 3 and 5, okay? 3 plus 7 divided by 2. Then it is 10 by 2, that is equal to 5. Let's find the y coordinate. It is 5 and 1, okay? 5 plus 1 divided by 2, okay? That's equal to 6 by 2, that's equal to 3, okay? Now we find the one coordinate, okay? It's 5, 3, okay? Let's check this point will be satisfying the relation which we find. Okay, let's put this 5, 3 into this equation. Okay, let's take left hand side one, that is x minus y and minus 2, right? Okay, what is x here? 5 minus, what is the y here? 3, right? 3 minus 2. Okay, so 2 minus 2 equal to 0. So this is satisfied. So I'm telling, okay, there's a many points. One point we find like no midpoint must be there with equal distance. So we found the midpoint with suction formula. Okay, then we verified that point. Okay, and it satisfied the relationship between the x and y such a way that it has the equal distance between the point A and point B. Okay. Let us see another example with equal distance. Okay, here they given the 2 points like, right, 2 comma minus 5 and minus 2 comma 9. Okay, so let's find the equal distance point such a way that that point must be lying on the x-axis. Okay, so let's find. First we'll find the relation between the x and y. Okay, we'll find the relation between the x and y for the equivalent distance between these 2 points. Then we will find the point such a way that it should lie on the x-axis. Okay, so let's take as usual, like, right, p of x, y having the equivalent distance between the point A 2 comma minus 5 and the point B minus 2 comma 9. Okay, so the here relation it should be having AP is equal to BP, right? So similarly, if it's the AP square, if it's AP is equal to BP, then AP square must equal to BP square. Okay, so what is the distance between these 2 points? And we can square it. Okay, so that we'll remove the square root. So the difference between x minus 2 whole square plus similarly y minus plus, so y plus 5 square, that must be equal to x minus plus, so x plus 2 square plus y minus 9 whole square. Okay, so quickly simplify this one, a minus b whole square, like, right, x square plus 4 minus 2 into 2, 4x, right, plus y square plus 25 plus 2 into 5, 10 y. Okay, similarly right side it's x square plus 4 plus 4x plus y square plus 81 minus 18y. Okay, if we simply cancel both sides, we have the terms like, right, x square and x square both sides. Okay, similarly y square and y square. Okay, so further if we simplify this equation, so it's like minus 4x plus 10y, 25 plus 4 is 29 equal to 4x minus 18y plus 85. If you bring all the terms to the right side of the equation, then 4x, if you go to this side, 4x, it will become like 8x minus 18y, it will become like minus 10y, it will become minus 28y plus 85 minus 29, 56 equal to 0. So now we find the relationship between the x and y such as that it has the equivalent distance between the point A and point B. Just like if you take the coordinate axis like x and y, if you take any points on the x-axis, okay, so is the given that the point is lying on the x-axis, right? So any point on the x-axis, the y coordinate is 0. Okay, it became like x1 comma 0 and x2 comma 0. So the points lying on the x, y distance is 0, right? That's why here condition is y equal to 0. Okay, if we substitute y is equal to 0 in this equation, we get like 8x plus 56 is equal to 0. So x is equal to minus 56 by 8. Okay, that is minus 7. So the point is minus 7 comma y coordinate is 0. Okay, so at minus 7, 0, it has the equivalent distance between these 2 points, and this point is lying on the x-axis. Okay, it's clear, right? So yeah, initially, right, instead of solving by like this, you can solve also. You can take the point itself, right? The point x comma, he has given the trying to find the y as 0, right? So directly you can put y comma 0, and you can find the distance between this point and point A, and this point and point B, and we can find directly x value. So that x value you get it as -7. So y is anyhow 0. So you can find that way also. Let's see another problem. Here there is a 2 points A and B. So the joint line between the A and B, it is dividing that line in 3 equal parts. Okay, that's why they're calling the trisection. Okay, so the joining line between the A and B, it is equally dividing into the 3 parts. Let's draw the 3 points. Okay, if this is the line, and let's mark this is the point A and point B. Okay, so we divide this line into the 3 equal parts. Okay, so how do you do here one point and here a point? Such that let's take P and Q are making this line equal into the 3 parts. That's the reason. So this distance AP equal to PB equal to QB here, right? So we need to find the coordinates of the P and Q. Okay, let's take this coordinates is x1, y1, and this coordinate is x2, y2. Okay, so A, B is given. A is 2, -2, and B is -7 and 4. Okay, so the problem is clear. Now, we know that if a line is dividing with ratios of m1 is to m2, so we know the section formula for the x comma y. Okay, so the P point, how it is dividing between the point A and B. So this distance by this distance is the 1:2 ratio, right? So this is 1:2 ratio, right? So this is one part and this is the 2 parts, right? So if a total AB is 1, okay, what is the AP then? Then it will be 1/3, right? Means 1/3. So we're making 3 equal distance. That's why AP is 1/3. So PQ is also 1/3. Okay, QB also 1/3, right? Now you are finding the point P. Okay, so that this AB line is in the ratio of 1:2. How it comes 1:2? So here is the 1. Here is the ratio is. This part is 1/3, right? And what is this part? It's about 1/3 plus 1/3. So that it's 2/3. Okay. If you find this is M1, this is M2, if you find the ratios like 1/3 divided by 2/3, it will become like 1/2. So that AB line, the P point will divide in the ratio of 1:2. Okay. And Q point will divide in the ratio of 2:1, right? Okay, so 2 points here, 2 parts here, and 1 part is here. Okay, so you know the 2 points like A point, that is 2, -2, and B point -7, 4. So if you take this is x1, y1, and this is x2, y2, and in the ratio of 1:2. Okay, so how do you find the x coordinate? We'll find m1 x2 plus m2 x1 divided by m1 plus m2, right? So what is the m1 here? 1 into what is x2? -7 plus what is m2 is 2. What about x1? Say 2. Okay, divided by 1 plus 2, m1 plus m2, right? If we simplify this x coordinate, so we'll get it like -7 plus 4 is -3 divided by 3 equal to -1. Okay. Similarly, if you find the y coordinate here, like m1 y2 plus m2 y1 divided by m1 plus m2 is equal to, okay. So here, what is y2 is 4 plus m2 is 2 and y1 is minus 2 divided by m1 plus m2, okay, 1 plus 2. That's it. Here 4 minus 4, how much? 0, right? So 0 by 3 is also equal to 0. So the P point is, what is the x coordinate is minus 1 and y coordinate is 0. So now we know the P point. That is minus 1 comma 0. Okay. Similarly, if you want to find the Q point between the point A and point B, if we make the m1 is to m2, s2 is to 1, okay. So m1 is to m2, if you make it 2 is to 1, okay. Then if you apply it to, if you put the same 2 is to 1 into this formula xy, you will get the Q point as minus 4 and 2, okay. Now we know the P point and Q point. These 2 points makes this AB line, divides into 3 parts, 1 part, 2 part and 3 parts. That's end of the class. Please like the video and share with your friends. If you have any questions, please write in the comment section. Also, if you want to need to solve any of the problem, you write in the comment section. Okay, I'll try to solve in the question and answers sessions. Thank you.